Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I'm Angelica Neiman, Miss Milwaukee Area 2020, and today we're going to be in the kitchen cooking protein balls. Super excited about this. It's actually one of my favorite snacks. It's also a great on-the-go breakfast. So what's really unique about these, it's very high in protein, which every cell in your body needs protein. Your blood cells, your bones, your muscle, your skin. So it's really important for you and it gives you energy. Beyond that, for the protein balls, what's great about it is you can always switch up the different combinations. So like cranberry white chocolate or dark chocolate banana. There's so many endless combinations. Today we're doing a trail mix combination. Just because I'm trying to be resourceful, I already have a lot of these ingredients in my cupboard as well. So we're just gonna use that up today and be resourceful. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So what the ingredients you need for this is any kind of peanut butter, almond butter, sun butter, whatever you prefer, high in protein. Then we've got our old-fashioned oats. You can use whatever you want. I have the individual packet, so it just makes it really easy for me. Then we have my trail mix, and this is what I've been eating on all week. We've got slithered almonds in here, dried cranberries, whole almonds, and then coconut flakes. So what's really unique about coconut flakes, they are high in calorie and saturated fat, so I want to make sure that you understand only in moderation. But they do have a lot of fiber. They're really good for your heart health and your gut health as well. And then lastly, I just decided to add another nut this time, and I chose pistachios. Again, high in protein, high in fiber. These are great. And I try to always go with something that's a low in sodium nut as well. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna be able to chop everything up, throw it in the bowl, roll it into quarter-sized balls. Even your kids can help, it's super easy. And then you can freeze these up to 4 to 6 days. I usually like to freeze them at least for an hour so they can harden up. But super easy, not messy at all. I also wanna highlight too real quick, one of my favorite oatmeals. And these are great, they're high in protein again, but you can do this in the comfort of your own kitchen with a mason jar, some old-fashioned oats, any kind of milk, and any type of goodies and toppings you wanna put on top. So maybe blueberries or apples and cinnamon. You just shake it up, put it in your fridge for overnight, and then you can eat it cold or hot the next day. Easy to do. I love that for my breakfast meals as well, but if I'm not doing that, this is what I'm eating. It's my go-to. I love these protein bites. All right, so all we're gonna do here, so depending on how much you wanna make for this, I usually say a cup of whatever kind of butter you're using. Today we're using peanut butter. You can use any kind of butter you want. You're just gonna simply put that into our bowl over here. And what's great about this too is that you don't have to go out of your way to have new items. You can just find whatever's in your kitchen and easiest, and it ends up working out. So then we're gonna add our oats to here too. Also for a substitution, if you don't wanna do oats, you can also do protein powder if that's something you're into. I personally don't do that, but if you want to, you can definitely do that. Then we're gonna take about a tablespoon of each ingredient. So measure it out, it's usually a cupful in your hand. And take some of our trail mix here. It's also a great road trip snack. I do a lot of traveling and eating in my car, unfortunately, so it just makes life simple. Hold yourself accountable. If you have a plan, it just ends up making things a lot easier to stay on track and to stay healthy. So we're just gonna continue to chop those up. This is one part if you're doing it with the kids, you might have to do that yourself and help them out. It gives a nice crunch, it's really good. So then we're just gonna add these to our mixture. And you can either mix with your hands or your spoon. I just like to get in there with my hands. That's what I prefer. You just start mixing it up. And then you start to roll them out in balls. So again, quarter-sized pieces. It does get a little messy, but that's part of the fun. So you start to do that, roll it into a ball, and then just like that, you're gonna put that in the ramekin, and it's gonna be able to freeze in the next hour. I think these are also a great little party snack. They're fun to have your kids over, maybe after a basketball game or something like that, and they're looking for a healthy, fun snack. I think these are really fun because it kind of is an activity, and then they get to eat it too, so it's a good time. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more here. Make sure you get all the extra toppings. Perfect. I've seen people too before do like unsweetened cocoa powder and you roll that in as like a finishing touch, or you can dip it in chocolate if you're feeling extra decadent. Totally up to you, it's chef's choice. And then remember to always wash your hands. Kind of a food safety, that'll be another segment for us. But always important to wash your hands before and after when you're in the kitchen, or whenever you're doing something else and doing another task in between cooking. It's very important. And then we're just gonna pop this in the oven, and not in the oven, in the freezer. And then again, wait for about an hour if you're ready to eat them, or you can actually take them up to 4 to 6 days. So we're just gonna do that, and I actually have one already made, a couple of us for me. All right. And here is their end product. You just spoon them out. You can put them in a baggie or put them in wax paper, and they're ready to go. Thank you so much for tuning in to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, and there'll be more coming soon.